Good morning, sunshine. I hope you're having a good Friday the 13th. I'm not having that great a Friday the 13th myself. I just had to put my sheets in the washer because I spilled food all over my bed. What you're going to be seeing right now is what I did on day 12, so that's what I did yesterday. I did a redraw of one of my pieces from last year. I showed some clips at it at the beginning, and also I think it's in the shot for most of the video, so you can see it. Although this was an Inktober piece, I don't think I have a video for it, just because I think I did it in class. But I'm saying this from memory. I could be wrong. I'd like to mention first that I spent a lot more effort on last year's piece because it was done with Prismacolor markers and I had just gotten my markers that month. This year I'm using liquid inks and it's a lot harder and time consuming, I find. It's not something that I can just do in class or whenever I have time, so I've been struggling a little bit. Green and purple is one of my favorite color schemes because it's so easy to make things work together, and it's also my boyfriend's favorite color scheme, so I've been meaning to incorporate more of it in my art, but it's so hard because the colors immediately make anything you're drawing look spooky. So I think I have to be more subtle and unsaturate my colors if I wanted to work in a non-spooky setting, but even then, I don't know if that would work very well. Inktober was the perfect opportunity to play around with that color scheme a little bit. The piece that I did last year for 2016 was actually one of my favorites from Inktober that year. I think it was probably my favorite from Inktober 2016. And it's funny because the redraw is nowhere near my favorite this year. It's mostly because I felt like I didn't have the time I needed to do it justice in one day, and also because some things just went wrong again. The first thing I noticed that went wrong is that in my sketch, the anatomy looked very wonky. It seemed like something was off, but I didn't have time to figure it out. Her entire body just seemed too long and elongated, and her neck was too long, and I would have to restart sketching the entire thing. And because it's Inktober and I had to finish my piece for the day, I just went straight ahead and what I did is I used my micron liner and I just did lines where I think that the body should be instead. So it fixed a little bit of it, but it's still awkward because I didn't sketch it out and think about it. The reason why I was running so short on time for day 12 of Inktober is because I had a big essay to write that day. So I would do 5 minutes of the painting, just do a layer, and then go work on my essay for a while, and then come back and just do another layer really quick. So this video, I think the first clip was filmed in the morning at 7 a.m. and the last one was around probably, I would say, 10 p.m. at night. You might have noticed that I'm posting a little bit later today. That is why. It's because I didn't have time to edit it last night. I think that it's important to still show what I did that day, even if I'm not in love with it, because it just goes to show that this is a long challenge, and some days aren't going to be great. That's okay. That's okay that you ran out of time and you had to do something more rushed sometimes. I'm still improving, and the fact is I still picked up my pen and finished an illustration on that day, so I can still feel proud of myself. The main reason why I'm not a fan of this piece, and you might be noticing it right now, is that I went way too dark with my layers in the background. I should have kept the black to a minimum and then let the purple poke through a lot more, but that's just what happens when you rush things. It kind of ruined the purple and green contrast, but I tried to add some magenta washes on top of my purple to bring it back. I don't know if it really worked. I think the background's still a lot too dark and muddy. Maybe I'll redo this piece for Inktober next year as well to see what happens. The video is drawing to an end, so leave me a comment down below telling me how your Inktober is going. I'd love to see some of you guys' stuff. And if you enjoyed this video and you're not already subscribed, then you should definitely subscribe and join my little sunflower family, because I'm going to be posting twice a week for all of Inktober this year, and it's a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. Bye! That was the worst bye ever. I never know how to end these. Bye!